I'm going to talk about sinking funds. Now, a sinking fund is just a savings account or an investment account that is opened by a business to save money to buy new equipment in future. Okay? So it is a savings account that is opened by a business or an organization in order to save money to buy new equipment in future. All right? Now, because it's an investment, okay, it is related to future value, okay, because a sinking fund means you are trying to save money in order to buy new equipment in future, right? Also, there is a relationship with depreciation, because sometimes you might need to know what is the book value of the asset or what is the scrap value of the asset, but in most cases it's the book value. So you have to take into account depreciation, which we spoke about under grade 11 finance, right? Also, you may need to predict the value of an asset in future. That's where inflation comes in, right? Now, if you remember, when it comes to depreciation, the reducing balance formula was A equal to P times 1 minus I raised to the power of n. Right? That's the most common one which is used when it comes to doing calculations on depreciation. Okay? For inflation, we use the appreciation formula, which will be A equal to P times 1 plus I raised to the power of n from your grade 10. Okay? Remember, I did grade 10 finance, right? All questions on inflation, okay, they use this formula here. So you may need to be aware that if a question is talking about inflation or asking you to determine the value of or rather the new price or the value of a new asset in the future, you may have to use that formula that I circled in green. All right? So make sure you are aware of this. Okay? So let's move on to a question. The good thing is we now know all the formulae. Okay, there's no new formula anymore. It's just application of the formula that we know from grade 10 until now. Can I carry on? Let's do an example quickly. I might do one question, but I'll carry on tomorrow. So, cleaning equipment is bought for 120,000 rand. The value of the equipment depreciates. So we have got depreciation. It depreciates at 15% per annum on a reducing balance. The inflation rate is 9% per annum. In 5 years' time, the old cleaning equipment will be sold at scrap value. Okay? The proceeds of the sale, together with the money saved up in a sinking fund, will be used to purchase replacement cleaning equipment. The first question says, calculate the scrap value of the old equipment after 5 years. Now, because this is scrap value, it means depreciation is involved. Okay? Depreciation is involved. Also, because we are given the depreciation rate, it's going to be calculated on a reducing balance. So the first question, we use this formula A equals P times 1 minus I raised to the power of n. We want to calculate the value of that of the cleaning equipment after 5 years, before they are discarded. Right? So our P is the value of the asset now. It's 120,000. Right? I now is the depreciation rate. Here we put the depreciation rate, not the inflation rate. Because we want to know what is the value of the asset after it has lost its value. So we put the depreciation rate, which is 15%, so that's 0.15. Our N is number of years, which is going to be 5. Can someone just do the calculation quickly? Can you sit down? So the state value will be equal to 532.64. Okay, so it will be 53,244 and 64 cents. Right? Then number 2 says we have got it. Number 2 says, what will the new equipment cost in 5 years' time? Now, in this case, we use the appreciation formula. A equal to P times 1 plus I raised to the power of n. Right? P is 120,000, but now we have to use the inflation rate. Okay, we want to know what is the value of the asset when it's brand new in 5 years' time. So we use the inflation rate. I'm sure you can see that in the question we are given two rates. We have depreciation rate, we use that for the reducing balance formula. Then the inflation rate, we use it for the appreciation formula. So here we will put 0.09. And our number of years is 5 years. Can someone tell us what is the value of brand new equipment in 5 years' time? 184. 634.87. All right. Okay, so for today we'll stop there.